It's a new week, but the same government shutdown persists. Coming up on Chris 6 News, why there's hope on the horizon for a deal between Democrats and Republicans. And while Washington searches for answers, more and more airports are cutting flights. Find out how CCIA is grappling with delays and cancellations just ahead. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. We'll get to those stories in a moment, but first, a water solution many thought was dead is getting revived by some city leaders. According to the city manager, Peter Zanoni, Corpus Christi Inner Harbor Desalination Project has a no-cost path forward, working with a second bidder still under contract. The plan is winning new support from council members Carolyn Vaughn and Eric Cantu. District 3's Roland Barrera says it's the right thing to do.
$1 billion is a lot, but when you're the economic engine for not only the state of Texas, but the United States, then there's a cost associated with that, and we have a responsibility to handle it.
Some council members are still opposing the project, like District 2 Councilwoman Sylvia Campos and District 5's Gil Hernandez. City Council votes on the new plan November 18th. While local government grapples over water solutions, Democrats and Republicans in Washington are still divided over health care, which has led us to the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Scripps News Group Nathaniel Reed reports on why we could be nearing the end of the shutdown.
The federal government shutdown is finally a step closer to ending.
On this vote, the yeas are 60 and the nays are 40.
7 Senate Democrats and 1 independent who caucuses with Democrats joining Republicans to advance legislation that would fund the government through the end of January, provide back pay to federal workers, and reverse shutdown-related layoffs. It would also fully fund SNAP benefits through September 2026.
I'm a little, cautiously optimistic because it's been changing so much.
That would be welcome news for Annie Newton, one of the 42 million Americans who rely on those benefits to put food on the table. She told Scripps News Group Denver last week how the pause in benefits has impacted her.
Gone 3 days without eating, and that's the first time. It's not usual for me.
On Monday, the Trump administration urging the Supreme Court again to keep SNAP payments frozen until the government reopens. Noticeably absent from the Senate's proposal, any guarantee to fund expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies, long the focus of Democrats' shutdown fight. The proposal would only guarantee a Senate vote on that issue by mid-December. Not good enough for many Democrats.
They're going to have to explain themselves to their constituents and to the American people.
There's no relief in that bill for the incredible pressures people are feeling.
But the agreement is not yet a done deal. The House still has to pass the government funding deal, too. Speaker Johnson urging members to get back to D.C. for the first time in over 50 days ahead of that upcoming vote.
To all my colleagues, Republicans and Democrats in the House, you need to begin right now returning to the Hill. We have to do this as quickly as possible.
Nathaniel Reed, Scripps News Group, Capitol Hill.
And while SNAP benefits are in flux because of the government shutdown, there are ways to lend a helping hand here at home. We're hosting a food drive all week at Mazda of Corpus Christi. We go there now where Alexis Scott is live. Alexis, I was there earlier and we had some donations, but how is the box now full? Is it full now?
Clara, this box is looking amazing right now, and it's so good to actually see how our community is coming together for families here in the Coastal Bend. We are partnering with Chris 6 News and Mazda Corpus Christi to support those families who have been impacted by the government shutdown. As a result, this has actually been the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, 41 days to be exact. Many of those families not receiving their SNAP benefits, and some of them not even being paid at all. What we're looking for this donation are non-perishable items, some of them like Cheerios or soup boxes. I even see some pasta and some dry milk going on here in this box. You can bring anything down, and if you don't want to donate food, we're also accepting monetary donations, but you can find out more information on christv.com. Back to you, Clara.
All right, Alexis, thank you so much. Another key industry affected by the government shutdown, airports. The FAA is now asking the country's 40th busiest airports to reduce air traffic by 10% because of TSA staff shortages. Corpus Christi International Airport isn't on that list, but many of its flights connect through those major hubs, creating delays and frustration for travelers like Patrick Pueblo, who was rushing today to make his connecting flight.
will I make it to the gate or not is kind of the question. You know, with everything happening, not too sure, you know, how long I'll be waiting.
Airport staff say so far each airline at CCIA has seen at least one cancellation. They're urging passengers to arrive early and track their flights ahead of time. Well, and travelers at CCIA today arrived to a cold greeting from Mother Nature. A sharp cold front hit us this morning and looks like it could be here to stay. Let's bring in meteorologist Diamond Dixon to tell us if today was the coldest or are we seeing more colder temperatures later on?
That's right, Clara. Tomorrow's actually going to be a colder morning for us. We were pretty cold this morning. We hit 40s across our neighborhoods, but we'll actually get those feel-like temperatures back in the upper 30s for our more northern neighborhoods tomorrow. And our 40s will come into the forecast a little bit sooner tonight and into our Tuesday morning. Right now, we have our live look outside our CCC camera over at Snoopy's Pier. You know, sunset starts a lot sooner into our evening. So just at the top of the 5 hour, we're starting to see the sun go down a bit already. We're at 64 degrees right now. We feel like 64, and our east wind is still under 10 miles per hour. We're also going to see our winds go down as well. We had some gusty winds for the past couple of days. Most of our neighborhoods are in the 60s right now, and we'll kind of stay there for a couple more hours before we start getting into the 50s for our neighborhoods. But even in the past 24 hours, we've seen a temperature change up to about 15 degrees at the Naval Air Station and 10 degrees difference there in Beeville. But of course, don't go anywhere. I'll have your full forecast coming up here in just a bit so that you can prepare for Tuesday morning.
Diamond, thank you. Neighbors in San Patricio County are rallying from last week's hailstorm, but there's a new threat to watch out for: storm scams. The city of Portland says it's gained nearly 100 registered contractors since the storm, with a large portion of them from out of town. Now, while these companies are registered, the city still urges neighbors to be cautious of potential scammers.
Residents can always ask the solicitor or vendor to provide that information. If they do not have one, they are able to call our police department to report that solicitor.
If you're looking for a contractor, the Texas Department of Insurance encourages you to seek multiple bids. Watch what you're signing and keep an eye out for misleading language. And if you're a Portland resident, you can find the latest list of registered contractors on our website, christv.com.
I'm Stephanie Molina, your neighborhood news reporter in Kingsville. Neighbors voted against a Vader proposition for the school district, which was supposed to help with its $4.2 million budget deficit. Asked the district, what happens now?
We'll have to make additional budget cuts moving forward.
Those cuts coming after the voter approval tax ratification election, or Vader, failed. It was meant to address the more than $4 million budget deficit within Kingsville ISD. I spoke with Chief Financial Officer Dr. Peter Pitts about why he thinks it didn't pass.
Everybody did not get to the polls. Not all of our parents or employees got to the polls that were for the measure.
Many neighbors told me off camera they did not get to vote this time around. According to the county elections office, 511 people voted for the proposition and 786 were against it. Dr. Pitts tells me it boils down to not just getting the word out. To address the budget deficit, he says it starts with right-sizing the district.
Right-size the number of employees of each different position for the number of students and the number of facilities, because funding is given based on the number of students that come to school every day.
According to Dr. Pitts, some of the largest expenditures in the district are health and property insurance, and they will have to change how they manage those to save money. They are also looking at what other expenses they will have to cut.
We as a district are committing to deliver a balanced budget, and we think we're going to be able to deliver very close to a balanced budget this year, but it is going to require significant cuts.
He says major staff changes may not happen until the 2026 to 2027 school year. The district says its goal is to make sure they don't make cuts in areas that will most impact students. We'll be sure to keep you updated. In Kingsville, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Stephanie Molina, Chris 6 News.
A Pearl Harbor survivor immortalized forever. Coming up, find out how Bob Batterson is being honored here in Corpus Christi.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. It's a big day for the downtown post office as it's being officially renamed in honor of the late Bob Batterson, a veteran and longtime volunteer at the USS Lexington. Batterson was a Navy aviator and a survivor of the attack on Pearl Harbor. He passed away at 102 years old in 2023. The ceremony today brought together family, friends, and local leaders who say he will always be remembered for his service and impact.
He couldn't be out there fighting anymore. Well, now he was trying to teach others about what he felt was important.
Honor and duty and service.
So,
well, if you want to visit the newly named post office, it's at 802 North Tawankawa Street.
I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter in Falfurrias. For years, volunteer firefighters in Falfurrias and Southern Brooks County have done a lot with very little. But now that's going to change thanks to voters who approved Proposition A. Meet Falfurrias Fire Chief Ruben Ramirez. His volunteer team is one of two in the area that helps put out fires in Brooks County.
It won't solve all our problems, but it's definitely going to help.
That help he's talking about is Proposition A, which will turn their team and the Southern Brooks County Volunteer Fire Department into one emergency service district.
This isn't going to be saving grace for anybody, for each department, but it's definitely going to help when purchasing equipment.
Michelle Rangel has lived in Brooks County for more than 50 years. She's one of many residents who voted for Proposition A.
Firefighters go out of their way without getting paid, without thinking about it twice. It's good that they're out there and that we were able to support them, and they do need the help from everybody in the community or whoever can help.
Chief Ramirez tells me the move to form an ESD started years ago after trouble getting funding from previous city administration. Now, with this help, they can work on getting new equipment.
Both fire departments are in need of SCBAs, thermals, a little bit more pristine training, and we're both in deep need for some new fire engines.
The tax rate will range between 3 cents to 10 cents for every $100 of property value, a small price that makes a big impact. Chief Ruben Ramirez says the next step is for the county to appoint fire commissioners. In Falfurrias, I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter, KRIS 6 News.
Melissa, thank you. Now let's turn to our roadways and take a look at traffic outside. Diamond, what's the latest?
Well, it's currently 5:13 this evening, and we have a live look outside our SPID Skycam. Traffic still seems to be moving pretty smooth this evening, but the best way we can see is by looking at our local road maps. From Portland to the Harbor Bridge, we're looking good this evening, good in both directions. Ocean Drive does have a minor slowdown, and even though SPID is looking good on our Skycam, there are going to be a couple of snags along the way, especially multiple snags along Saratoga. That's going to be north of Airline, right along South Staple Street, and along Weber Road. We do have a clear following there along Waldron Road. Minor slowdown on Flower Bluff Drive, JFK Causeway looking good. Hey there, Coastal Bend meteorologist Diamond Dixon with a live look outside our First Community Bank Skycam over the USS Lexington and our new Harbor Bridge. In the background, also, it's getting time for sunset this early on in our 5 o'clock hour. But here's what we can expect this week. Well, we will see temperatures again in the 40s tomorrow morning. We still have elevated fire weather conditions in the forecast, at least through our Tuesday because of the drier, cooler air, and we still have those gusty winds. But for the most part, as this week, we will be dry and rain free. We'll talk about when we can see some more rain in the forecast, but temperature-wise, we're all hanging out in the 60s for the most part. It does feel like temperatures are right on par as well because of the drier air, and our winds are starting to come down as well, so less of those gusty winds will help decrease our fire weather conditions as well. But still an east wind and a north wind throughout our neighborhoods. When we look at temperatures across the rest of the area, this is what we call our national map here, but we can see that it's still colder up north, so we still have the opportunity to get one more cold morning out of this cold front from Sunday. We're looking at 52 in Dallas, 57 in Houston, and 64 here in Corpus Christi. But our feel-like temperatures do drop overnight. You get into that blue range there into the 40s at 11 o'clock, lasting until our 7 a.m. hour. And then we will then rise to the 60s and 70s by tomorrow afternoon. That's where we start to warm up, but the real warm up is towards midweek where we start to get back into the 80s. So even though today, the past 10 hours, we were in those upper 40s this morning, and we only got up to those mid 60s for a lot of our neighborhoods today. Once again, Tuesday morning will be a little bit colder. So we hit 66 as a high, and now that record though was back in 1947 at 93. So thank goodness we aren't near that. But as far as the average, we were under average at 78 degrees. Hour by hour, we will hang out in those 50s around 7 o'clock. Well until 10 o'clock, but this is where it changes a bit, and why we're going to be colder Tuesday is because where we were at 6 this morning is where we'll be at 11 tonight. So 48 at 11, and then by the time we get into our early morning hours, we're going to be in those lower 40s, getting pretty cold by 4 a.m., 43 degrees, still with a north wind, pretty calm there around 5 miles per hour. Those rain chances also look pretty unlikely, but they could come back into the forecast Saturday and Sunday between stray and isolated for us. So we could have a little hope there at the end of the tunnel. Those forecast high temperatures, one more day of below normal temperatures, that's tomorrow. And then after that, our temperatures go back to above normal, which is going to be anything above 78 degrees. So tonight, those forecast lows, once again, 44 for here in Corpus Christi, but upper 30s for our more northern neighborhoods like George West, Beeville, and Rufio. So you can expect that in the forecast. Those feel-like temperatures will be even cooler, especially for around that 6:30 hour. We're talking like 37 for Beeville and George West. So you'll want to dress in layers headed into tomorrow morning, but you won't need those layers for the rest of the week because we do take that warm up, and it's a gradual warm up there where we're going to feel almost like summer again, but not quite. But it'll be a nice little break into fall through tomorrow afternoon. Once again, 80s will carry us Wednesday through our following week into Monday.
It's the land of the free, the home of the brave, and you can salute your country right along the bay. Just ahead, we'll tell you why Ocean Drive is lined up with stars and stripes. Well, Corpus Christi's Bayfront is all dressed up in red, white, and blue. A dedication ceremony was held minutes ago to kick off the Rotary Club of Corpus Christi's annual Flag for Heroes. Hundreds of U.S. flags have been placed along the Bayfront from Cole Park to south towards the Airline Road. Now, each sponsored flag honors a person or persons who were a hero in someone's life. The flag will be on display until Sunday, November 16th. On Wednesday, you're invited to drive by the flags between 5 p.m. and 5:45. Honk your horn in honor of your heroes. Well, good food and an easy cruise through the Coastal Bend, a chance to win a little bit of cash. It's all a part of the Ride for Warriors Poker Run, a fundraiser that benefits local combat veterans. The Heil Law Firm, in partnership with Harley-Davidson and Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, is hosting the event. Participants pay an entry fee and ride to different restaurants in the area of hopes of collecting the best poker hand. Winner takes a $1,000 prize, and proceeds from the event goes to Burn Pits 360 and other organizations that support combat veterans.
We're a 501c3 veterans nonprofit. So everything that we do has to be from donations from the community. Most civilians.
The entry fee is $20. A rider registration is at 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, November 16th at Hooters. In the evening, remember to bundle up. A chilly night in the Coastal Bend is ahead. We've got those details in the forecast.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. It's been a chilly day in the Coastal Bend. So before we go, we want to look at the forecast one more time. I had to bundle up my baby this morning before I dropped him off. So tomorrow, is that going to be the same?
Yeah, you're going to need to bundle up again because tomorrow will be colder. And where we get to for this morning's low is going to be where we reach at tonight around 11 tonight. So a little bit colder to start off our Tuesday morning for Veterans Day. But then we warm up into those 70s. Today we warmed up into those mid 60s. You will have that gradual warm up also from Wednesday well through the weekend and next week. So I know it's going to feel like fall for just like one more day. It's like a mix of winter and fall and then almost like summer, but not quite 90s. So a little bit of a break.
A little bit. And you know, this is why the Winter Texans come down to Corpus Christi, right? Because they love these 80s. We might not so much, right?
Yeah.
But they love these 80s because up north, it's
I know, so cold. Just like we saw on that map, we're talking 30s up north. So come on down.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here at 6 o'clock. Good night.